everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Amaka Answers. And this is the video if you're doing inspiration, motivation, encouragement, personal development, all that good stuff to help you really feel motivated to live the life of your dreams and make your dream a reality. So my name is Amaka, and in today's video I just really felt it on my heart to leave a word of encouragement for those who just feel quite down right now. And I don't know if this could inspire maybe the class of 2020 who didn't quite get that opportunity because of what happened with the pandemic, or those who are class of 2021 who are quite worried about the after effects of the pandemic and just what's going on right now, or maybe if you're job searching or in between jobs, whatever. I just want to be your source of light and inspiration to help you feel like you can keep going and that things are going to be okay. And I know it's quite cliche just to say hang in there and it's going to be okay, and I don't want it to be cliche, I don't want it to be cheesy, but I just really hope that this encourages even just one person who's going through it right now. So forgive me if I'm looking down, because I just had to take some notes to just formulate my thinking. It was just how I'm feeling inside, so I don't want to ramble or anything like that. So the first thing is to let you know is that things do get better with time. I'm sure you've heard that the word that, you know, time is a healer, and I 100% believe that. I'll just give an example of when I finished university. It was 2010 when I finished uni, and before that, 2 years before that, was the credit crunch. So it was a huge financial crisis around the world, and a lot of industries were impacted by that. And when I was applying for jobs, it was really tight out there because they thought, you know, a lot of industries were scaling back. They were only hiring if you got a first or a 2-1, and it was just really tough to get an opportunity, especially upon graduation. And for that, I had to kind of take my time. That's why I'm saying time is a healer. I had to take my time to reassess. Okay, there's an industry I want to go into, which was at the time investment banking, and this industry is making cuts left, right, and centre. What can I do now to assess the situation and also make a pivot? And in that time, remember, time is a healer, I was able to pivot and identify my gifts and talents in the world of HR. Okay, so in this time, and things do get clearer and better in time, start making the most of this opportunity and start listing out what are my strengths, my gifts, my talents. You know, what can I do different in this time? Maybe I can go to, you know, do a new course, or maybe I can even use this time to start setting up my own business. And I know a lot of you out there are super creative. You've messaged me, you let me know about brilliant ideas. So this is the time. I'm such a big believer in making the most of every opportunity. So make the most of this time right now to really almost, if you allow me to say, maybe to reinvent yourself or rebrand yourself, or just try something that you never really thought that you could do or you were going to do. So the next thing I would say is have positive thoughts, and it's not just thinking positively, but it's also doing positively. So, you know, looking after yourself, being kind to yourself, working out, making a list of all the positive things that you could be doing in this time, even reaching out to surround yourself with positive people, whether it's mentorship, whether it's just being around people who uplift your spirit and encourage you, whether it's watching and consuming content that is quite inspiring and positive. I always say, when you're feeling down, do not watch the news, but really keep yourself inspired and motivated through, there's so much content. Spotify has really cool playlists, YouTube, there's so much podcasts, and I'll list some of my favorites in the link below. But just do whatever you can to really stay positive, upbeat, and feeling good during this time as well. Eating well, resting well where you can as well, because it makes a huge difference. Next, I would say the power of self-belief. You must believe, you must have faith that what you want will happen. Everything starts off, I believe, in the mind and also speaking it out, and that comes through faith, and it's that positive assurance that what you hope for is going to happen. So you have to have that really strong belief and that strong desire to know that, okay, I want this opportunity and it will happen, but again, it's all in time. Okay. And the next thing I would say as well is to start where you are and use what you can. So again, with the whole thing with like starting your own business, a lot of you are really creative with your hands, or you're a great speaker. buy a camera, get ready, start motivating people. Or if you know that you're really good at like numbers, maybe use this time to tutor school kids. Like, use what you can in this time and don't allow anything to go to waste. And one of the things I wrote down here is that it's actually okay to feel disappointed. It's normal, it's human nature. Unfortunately in life, we're going to go through things that make us feel sad. We're going to go through disappointment and rejection. But it's not the thing that happens, it's how you react to it. So how are you reacting to some of the disappointments that you're facing? Are you reacting in a way that your life is over and this is the worst thing that can happen and you'll never bounce back? Because if that's what you feel and you keep internalizing, then unfortunately that's what we will be. But if you're like, do you know what, this is bad, but I'm going to start looking at the opportunities, I'm going to start looking at the benefits, or I'm going to start looking at what I can do different and not really wallow in this, that's when things start to change. I'm such a big believer in, there is a blessing in the movement. So in this time, even if you are disappointed, get back up and apply for another opportunity. Even if you are disappointed or feel like, I've gone for like 10 interviews, keep applying. You never know, maybe interview number 11 is that one that will give you the opportunity. So you must keep on moving, you must keep on doing the things that you can do to get you to that opportunity or where you want to be. There is a blessing in the movement, so keep on going. So I hope this has been somewhat encouraging and just helping you guys to really just get up, get out there, keep on going, stay motivated, looking after yourself, surrounding yourself with the right people, and also just knowing that in time things always get better. So I hope this has been helpful. And if you are someone that has also been in a bit of a bad time but you have bounced back and you've got some good news to share, or a testimony, or just something that's really worked in your favor, please do link it below, share it with our community, because we're all about helping each other to reach our best lives and just to be the best that we can. So I hope this is helpful, I hope this is encouraging, and please do share this with anyone who is the class of 2020, the class of 2021, job seekers, job career changers, or wherever they are. Just feel free to share it with them.